Hello, everyone. This is Waldorf,
And this is Statler,
and we're at Battle Report 76.
076.
It's Memorial Day Mayhem Team Tournament, Game 5.
The last game.
Last stand.
Kingdom of Equitaine versus Undying Dynasties. Can you snag the number one spot?
Can we push for the number one?
Yes.
We
got our first color icon.
Or at least not fall to number 5.
Yes. Yes. There are different ways of marking victory.
I think we said we were... Actually, it's kind of interesting. Going into this round, we were number 2. There was a clear winner, pretty much a clear winner already. Mm-hmm. But going into this round, we were number 3, and the team we were playing is number 2, and we were 6 points behind them.
Oh, okay.
Elsewhere, we were like 20 points above the other CGL team. So that was our main goal.
Yes.
Passing this team was the secondary
Determining who has priority, 1 or A. Which comes first?
Unfortunately, I know that answer if you do a sort. Anyway, so Undying Dynasties, like you said, first color icon of the day. There was a Sylvan Elf army.
But you didn't play it.
I did not have to play it.
So we didn't get a battle report for it.
And it was in this same team, too.
Yeah.
So we did the matchups. And these matchups fell pretty much like we wanted them.
Really?
I was very happy with everything that fell.
You wanted the Undying Dynasties.
I did.
Huh.
Well, we wanted Brad's team, the Demon Legions. Mm-hmm. We wanted them not on the Ogres.
Yeah.
Because they had 2 cannons.
Yeah.
So we did not. That was the one army he did not want.
Right.
The other condition was, the other thing we were looking for is Brandon's Ogres, who has no magic defense, did not want to hit a magic army, which would be the Undying Dynasties.
Right.
So going into this round, those are the 2 things we wanted, and we did avoid them both.
Mm-hmm.
So again, my list.
Yeah, it's the same.
Undying Dynasties, which could have cleaned up that font a bit.
Yep.
Anyway, Death Cult Hierarch, the Book of the Dead, Talisman of Supreme Shielding, and
it's a Talisman of
Supreme Shielding.
It's Russian.
And 4 spells and evocation. Tomb Harbinger on a chariot. That's the BSB guy. He is a BSB, it doesn't say so. Chariot, Hardened Shield, Talisman of Greater Shielding, and Divine Icon. He has a light lance. Nomarch with the Skull Splitter and the Charm of Cursed Iron. That's the 5-up ward versus War Machines. 2 units of 4 chariots with full command. 15 skeleton archers with full command. 2 units of 4 tomb cataphracts with musicians and standards. 4 sandstalkers. 3 great vultures. That should have been 4.
Okay.
Maybe. There was 4 in the army.
Yeah.
And 2 carnal catapults.
Okay. An interesting army composition.
Yeah, this had the potential to be a very embarrassing situation, because this is the army I ragged on mercilessly about being the worst army in the field. So the potential is there for some really serious embarrassment. Anyway, this was a battle line deployment. Capture the flags for the 3rd or 4th time for me.
Yeah, you like to capture the flag.
Well, it just happened to fall on on my
and you're back in the desert.
Back in the desert, which is appropriate because of him fighting.
Now
and
it's fighting
the same board, but from the other side.
Let's just switch angles.
Been on this table 3 times.
Yeah, it's only 5 games. That's not too bad.
Exactly. Same 2 forests, 2 hills.
Forest with no trees.
Ruin.
I went through the desert.
Impassable and wall. This was battle line deployment. He picked sides. I dropped my whole army right here in the center.
Okay.
Trebuchets on each corner.
Oh, it's just the The angle of the camera, it looks like you're in the middle of the table.
I am now.
Oh, this is after your turn.
This is after
move.
my first turn. I didn't get a pre-game picture.
Okay.
So turn 1, I'm looking at this army, and there is nothing in this army I'm afraid of except for these catapults because of the panic checks. Other than that, there's nothing that scares me in this army. So I took full moves forward and I'm going up, getting in his face.
Yeah, snakes can cause you some challenges if they get the right angle on you.
They can, but there's only one so far.
Yeah.
The other unit of snakes and the sand stalkers are both buried.
Right.
So, like I said, move up, just get in his face as fast as I can. I'm going to try to hit stuff before the other guys show up. Trebuchets fire. This trebuchet over here on the left fires. It's trying to really hurt this chariot unit, only ends up killing one. The other trebuchet landed on this unit but did not do anything to him. The snakes. His turn 1, he came up and chaffed my small unit of knights, but the
aspirants are still
aspirants still have a clear shot at them. His plan, when he told me, was to hit him with both trebuchets and scare him away.
Hoping for 5s.
Right. Elsewhere, he's just got to get 1 wound through. He's got the one big strength one.
I mean to hit.
What's that?
Still needs a 5 to hit, doesn't he?
Yes, he does need a 5 to hit me. Correct. Sorry, you are correct. He did get off the spell to re-roll this one. Re-roll to hits on this one. Over here, just repositioned himself. I've got this lance over here, just facing these 2 units. Them? Yep. If I can park there and keep them held in the corner, I'm kind of okay with it. Because what's left can easily deal with what's over here.
Right.
So if I can keep him pinned in there, I'm happy. So there we have it. His movement. He fires. Which is trebuchets fire. What is that I'm taking? Oh, he miscast. He actually was, when he was casting, he miscast and killed 5 of his own guys.
Okay.
Not a big deal because they're going to be back.
But his trebuchets did do some damage.
His trebuchet does land here. He ended up shooting the different unit. I don't know.
Well, it looks like you've lost.
Don't know why
3
he
guys.
swapped out. No, I mean,
he was going to go after those guys.
He mentioned his problem. The idea was to take these guys out and panic them off,
but he shot those guys instead.
Correct.
Okay.
And they did make their panic check and stuck around. So we go on to turn 2. There we go. So this whole unit
said, let's go get some guys.
Wanted to, but...
And I see somebody charged.
What I did was I sent the Lord out of the unit into here. This is the Virtue of Renown. Virtue of Might.
Okay.
Sent him in. He came around, wheeled. The problem was I was in his front with the unit. The whole unit was in his front. And if I hit him, I was not going to be able to wheel around. It
was in the way.
The closing the door wouldn't have got me past this terrain, and we kind of looked at it, and I wasn't sure that closing the door was going to get past his.
I was going to say, okay, you didn't think he could cinch up to you.
Yeah, between the 2 of us, I don't think it was going to cinch up to work. Okay. So I sent the Lord in alone.
No pegs.
The pegs couldn't make it; they were too far. So they came over to support to get wherever they need to after that.
Right.
The 2 remaining knights, Knights of the Realm, charged into this. The vultures, and they're on the other side.
And the aspirates went into the chariots.
Aspirates went to thump the chariots.
Yeah, 1 of them didn't get in the contact. Or 2. You can't do 2 of them. Oh, okay.
I think I only got 3 in because of the other unit.
Right.
Wheeling past making sure I stayed past the other unit. So in the magic phase, I put Frenzy on him to give him 6 attacks on the charge.
Is that a Crusher model? That he's painted up to look like a Tomb King?
This?
Yeah.
No, it's a Sphinx. Sphinx model.
Oh, it's a Sphinx up the top.
It's a full Sphinx model.
Yes. Sorry.
So the knights come
I think I'd
in
be able to tell that on an 85-inch screen.
between. Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
Between crumble and everything else, I've got the vultures down to 1.
Okay. Well, still there.
I charged in here and did the full max out on it. He does have a champion in there, and champion challenged me,
Okay.
so I had to kill him. And
Right.
you can see a bunch of guys dying from the overkill.
Right.
Did these guys completely whiff? Yes. The knights aspirant, I believe, completely whiffed. Yeah,
Wow.
completely whiffed on the chariots.
Yeah. That's bad luck.
Strength 6 attacks.
Yeah.
Strength 6 attacks, tough 4 chariots, completely whiffed.
And your horse didn't even kick him.
And my horse, I didn't even do a single wound.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be a wound back there, but nothing significant.
Right.
Elsewhere,
He's brought some snakes in.
he rolled in. The unit of cataphracts or whatever they are come in
Mm-hmm.
in front of me. The other unit, the Sandstalkers, still have not made it in. Back up. Yeah, so they came in front of me. That's just a picture from another angle down there.
He's what, trying to protect his general?
He gets the... What's that? Yeah, he's trying to protect his general. I cannot wheel past him.
Yeah, just you running into him.
Well, we'll see. Anyway,
Yeah.
so he's cast Spectral Blades onto this unit.
Mm-hmm.
Gives him reroll to hits or reroll to wounds. I forget which one.
Mm-hmm.
But also raises, 4 models back. I mean, 4
Two models
wounds
back, 4 wounds, yeah.
Cast a unit on his... I think he tried to cast on here. Don't think he got anybody back there.
Okay.
Decides he needs help, so the chariots make a right turn, start heading into the center of the
Okay.
board. Snakes come forward a little.
Did you trebuchet him?
I trebucheted a snake last
Okay.
turn. Missed the point.
Mm-hmm.
I went ahead and put the marks down just to because I pre-measured it. It was 18 inches to either one.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to confirm it.
Mm-hmm.
The trebuchet, his catapult lands and kills 3 of my knights,
Wow.
which was good shooting, bad rolling.
Yeah.
But they did pass their panic check and did stick around, so I got that going for me.
Mm-hmm.
So we went on to turn 3. Second round of combat, and the Knights Aspirant have done nothing.
It's like you lost one.
And they lost a model, and they
Ran
fled.
away. Okay.
Yeah.
Live by a charge, die by a charge.
Well, he's got strength 3, and I've got only a 2-up armor from
Yeah,
that. So
yeah.
I mean, there's a good chance he gets a lot through,
Yeah.
and I do nothing anyway. So I'm only strength 3.
Right.
I am only strength. I need 5s to wound him, and
Yep.
he's got a
yep.
5-up save.
Yeah, had to be on the charge.
Yeah.
Can't
Anyway.
do anything about bad dice.
So meanwhile, since he got a spell off, of course, he's got a champion in this unit my general's facing. I mean, my Virtue of Renown
So grew the champion back.
is a Virtue of Might guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets a spell off on this unit. They get the champion back. I'm frenzied, so I still have 5 attacks and a horse.
Mm-hmm.
So how bad could this be, right?
Hmm.
I do absolutely nothing,
Wow.
and then I fail my leadership check and run
Yeah, through his unit.
through the unit, take a wound through the unit,
That you didn't die.
and I luckily did not take a wound from the ruin, which is a
Yeah.
1 or 2. We actually stopped the game here. We paused the game temporarily here. In the team tournament, you're allowed to take a 5-minute timeout
Mm-hmm.
to ask your coach or whatever, ask one of your other teammates a question,
Mm-hmm.
or get his advice or whatever. And I actually suggested he ask his teammate a question because he was originally going to declare the charge with this unit on him. I mean, to pursue him,
Mm-hmm.
and me being way too nice.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, don't do it because they're going to go here, and these peg knights are going to be in your flank, and
Right.
it's going to be all over, and blah blah blah. And it's like, why am I telling somebody else how to win, how to beat me?
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
It's not very smart. But he called his one of his buddies over. They came over, they looked at it, and they said, yeah, don't chase him. So he wouldn't have caught me if he did, and he would have got caught hung out here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a nice guy. Great.
And you didn't even win that prize.
That was dumb. This was a very dumb move of me. I just should have sat there and let him make his decision. I need to do that more.
Yeah.
Anyway.
At least in tournaments.
Yeah, especially in tournaments.
When 3 other people are counting on you.
So I went ahead and go with the 18-inch charge here and made it.
Oh.
And
Check up the other guys.
I wasn't worried about it because these guys, the yeomen were in
It's
range
just
to
you
cover.
made it. It's just a wonderful
Correct.
thing. It's a wonderful
Three of them had
feeling.
to go over the wall. I lost one in the process, but
Yeah.
all I needed was one to make it. But
Right. And you were in 6 of the other guys.
I was. So if the panic check happened, it was going to be not so bad. So the Peg Knights from over here decided, well, we can't go where we want, so we went over here. These two rallied. This was a weird situation here. We had to call a couple people over to look at it and see what they turned out. I can charge him, and I can't close the door because I'm right up against this.
Right.
He can't close the door because of this unit.
Okay, so it does block them.
So it became a completely illegal charge.
Yeah, so you can't charge.
Make the charge.
Yeah, okay.
And since I'd already declared it, it was a failed charge.
Yeah.
So I sat there. Moved a bit, but anyway. So
something seems to be missing.
The pegs charged across, crushed, did what the Knight's aspirant could not do.
Yes.
Just blew it out in one round. And turned to face. This way.
Why'd you choose that way, just for curiosity?
So I had my choice here or here.
Okay.
If something happened here, then these guys were free to do this.
Sure.
Then I could go up here and clean this stuff up. That's what I was looking at. So anyway, so did that. Of course, over here in the flank
Something
of that.
seems to be missing.
And then
looks like your trebuchet killed somebody
for
again.
the second game in a row, I have chaffed a unit or have a unit that I don't want to shoot and shot it.
Yeah.
And of course, he kills the one that matters.
Sure.
And there he has it. So because of that, I have to. Is there a picture of it? There you go. Top right. I have to turn and face him.
Okay, well, it's not terrible.
It's terrible.
Depending what character's in there.
What's that?
Depending what character's
It's not terrible. I mean, my
BSB's in there, right?
So. My BSB and my damsel are in there. But anyway, I'm just really irritated at myself.
Not something you want to do,
for
but
doing this twice in a row.
Yeah.
So anyway, there we have that. And he keeps casting, and we're not seeing a good picture of it, but
I see a big shiny thing.
He keeps casting spectral blades or whatever on this unit.
Okay.
I kill them, they grow back. I kill them, they grow back. So I mean, this is just endless battle.
Yeah, it's keeping you tied
He's
up.
not putting any wounds through, but I'm just beating on these guys all day long.
Right, he's kind of tying up your other guy behind him a little bit.
So on his turn, he wants
charges.
to charge his knights into my knights, but he can't unless this unit also goes.
Right.
So this unit goes here into my pegs, and this guy's going to my knights.
Okay. And the snakes, they went into your other guys.
And the snakes decide they're going to go into here, and
get
because I'm close enough, he's thinking he's overrun will probably pull him out.
And he knows he can kill those, and he might get stuck on the knights.
And he's pretty sure he's not going to get through the knights.
Yeah.
Because the problem with this knight unit is this one you still get ranks if you're in the woods. So I've got static combat of 3 ranks and for equivalent of 3 banners, 2 banners.
No, absolutely. And then you got 3 strength, 6 attacks every turn.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to get a couple wounds through, and he's not going to kill me.
Yeah.
So he took the smarter. I think the smartest.
Yeah, I think so too.
So there we go. You can see he's got another spell off and grown back even more vultures, almost back to full strength.
Yeah, but now your aspirants can get to him.
Yeah, there is that going for me.
If you slide over.
So of course the 2 snakes butcher my unit.
I'm shocked.
But don't quite get out of my arc.
Yeah. Oh, that's too bad for him.
It is. You can see, here's the fight. They're back down. I did 3 more wounds between crumbling and wounds. Got him back down to 5 wounds in this unit. My peg knights
You just slide over so you can get your, or yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. You're going to get 2 anyway.
Yeah, it's only get 2 one way, and I have to keep the one on the left in combat. That's
Yeah,
as
yeah.
far to the right as I can get.
Yeah.
So my Peg Knights lose to a unit of archers
Mm-hmm.
and flee and get run down.
Okay, so game 1, they were the man of the match. This game, they're not.
They are the I mean, a unit of 10 skeleton archers
Yeah.
trashed. I mean, they are weapon skill 5 because of the no mark, but come on,
Let's get a no mark in there.
yeah, okay, or whatever they could get. Tomb Prince, no mark, whatever they got. I think it was a no mark. So yeah, thrilled. Meanwhile, over here in this fight, my Virtue of Renown has managed to put, between Virtue of Renown and the rest of the unit, managed to put 2 wounds on this unit of snakes. And then with combat res and everything else, crumble, get 1 off, get rid of 1. So we go to turn 4. These guys decide to charge the snakes in the rear and suffer 3 casualties.
To the wall?
1 to the wall, 2 to the forest.
I was going to say. Oh, yeah.
Just
I want to see one of them touching the wall.
Leaving a string of dead guys out
Yeah,
behind. Actually, basic 2 are on the wall, but
Right.
anyway. Leaving a string of dead guys behind them, charge into the rear, and managed to kill 1. I'm sorry. This
Wow.
is after the
After
combat.
crumble?
This is after the combat 1. I completely whiffed. And
Yeah.
he must have done a wound or 2 to me. I don't know how it stayed. I was missing a picture, so I went back and grabbed this one and drew it up.
Okay.
So the next turn 5, anyway, bottom of 4, turn 5, somewhere around there. The Knight's Aspirant charge into the.
What's this guy sitting in the middle of the field?
He's a dead model that he was
Okay.
using for a vulture.
Okay.
The Knight's Aspirant charge into the vultures.
Right.
This Lord sees his guys in serious trouble since they did absolutely nothing last turn,
Yep.
and decides to go help them.
And he's got a nice little weapon to do that.
And he's got the perfect weapon to handle that situation. So there you have it. So he came into the flank of them, just annihilated them.
Oh, let's say, yeah, there's anybody left.
Everyone turned to face. The aspirants
Wipe these guys out
with their help, with these guys, these guys with the aspirants help,
and
crushed
pursue
them finally
through into the
in
flank.
the flank of his bunker.
And you were able to turn the other guy to face the other flank.
Correct. And since these turned to face the other flank, he turned to face.
Right. And
Catapults.
everything else is dead on the back.
And all that stuff's just sitting back there dead.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Do we know what happened to that snake on the far right?
Snake on the far right died in the ensuing combat.
Okay.
He did not make his leadership check to turn, even turn around. So
Okay.
he was pretty much auto dead.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Sandstalkers show up.
Yeah, I was wondering about those guys.
Um,
Which ones are they? I can't. There's so many.
Sorry. This
There
unit,
they go.
There's this unit here.
Yeah. Okay.
This is dead. This is
Yeah.
dead. All this is dead except for the catapults on the hill.
Mm-hmm.
So Sandstalkers show up, which has got me slightly worried because my general does have that model out there in this field, the Paladuke, has a wound on him.
Yeah.
And these guys are the AP6 shots.
Right.
But they go against your initiative, so they
Right.
need 6s to hit him. 6s to wound him, I should say. You can say spells are going off. He's brought his unit back up to, I think, completely full strength. The unit of archers.
Yeah. Yeah. I see that.
And then we go to top of turn 5. He did do his gaze attack at
And you got
me
a wound on you.
put another wound on me. But these guys, aspirants really went to town.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I put all the attacks on the unit, of course. I didn't
Sure.
put any on the characters. And
Get your
just
combat res.
smashed the entire unit. Didn't do enough combat res to get to the characters, but but the 2 characters are the only thing left. Now he can't regrow them.
Right.
So did that. I don't know how I got the mixed up pictures, but anyway, this unit, I missed an entire picture. Anyway, this unit charged into the other side. It charged into the side, and they crumbled them.
The 2 blue guys
The
charging
aspirants did this. Sorry, the aspirants did this on his turn. because the aspirants. Yes, this
Yeah.
was on his turn.
Right, because it was your breakthrough.
Yeah, on his turn, the aspirants crush them, and the snakes show up.
And then the blue knights charge the snakes?
And the blue knights did not. Then on my turn, the blue knights did not. The blue knights got hit by. So they're down there on the bottom corner. Oh, sorry. The blue knights about faced and moved.
Oh, okay, so you
just to
pulled
get
them
away
out.
from the combats.
Okay.
Because it's a full unit. Right now, it's 2 out of 5, so I'm not
Right.
taking any penalty
Okay.
at all for them. So they just moved away.
So you,
This unit had charged into the flank in my turn, crushed between
Right, I got
sandwich,
that.
the two characters sandwiched.
but I'm
between
seeing 2 snakes missing. I
turn to
wanna know.
face. The trebuchet
Trebuchets?
hit and killed a snake,
Mhm.
and
Your
actually
mage?
killed 2 snakes.
Okay.
Because I don't. Yeah, there's no attack spells from me.
Okay.
So I thumped this with 2 trebuchets
Okay.
and killed 2 snakes.
And you
The
charged.
big guy is
Was there a catapult in
there
front
was a
that you
catapult
killed?
here. He's
So
killed
that one's
and
dead.
run through the second.
And then you pursued and hit the second one.
Correct.
Okay. You are in contact with it.
And I'm in contact with it.
Okay.
Correct.
Well, this is going well for you.
And that's my top of 5th turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. His he did not. I think my catapult killed 1. Trebuchet killed 1, and he crumbled 1 off. One of his snakes crumbled off.
Oh, because no
that
general.
was the round I'd killed his guy.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and you can see my BSB's unit is
Coming.
showing back up in the screen, coming to poke their heads around, look around.
Just to be in the picture. Because it's not going to get to anything.
The snakes move back around to here, do their gaze attack into this unit.
And you killed the
I think they killed
catapult?
1 or 2, which didn't matter.
And you killed
The catapult, I actually it made its check. I killed it, turned around in his turn because I'd overrun
Right.
in my turn, and then I didn't take a picture, but on the top of turn 6 or
Charge them in the flank.
he charged them in the flank and wiped them
and
out.
mate. Okay.
So there was no Tomb Kings left, no Undying Dynasties on the board.
Right.
So there's a nice slide. Looks familiar. Equitaine, we had 49. We got the 4,500 plus the 200 for the BSB, 200 for the general, which ended up with a 17-3. I got the secondary objective, so it was a 20-0.
And you now are in second place.
And those 20.
Had your teammates done the same as you, you'd have been in first place.
That's a big jump.
That's it. Same as you, 20 points. Yeah.
They did get 27.
Yeah.
I got 20. They got 27.
That's true, yeah.
So anyway, the most we could have got more was 100, so 53 more. Look at that! Oh, that would have been hilarious if we capped that and finished a point down.
That would have been hilarious. Yeah.
No, that wouldn't.
No, that would have been depressing.
That would have been extremely depressing. Anyway,
it's nice to know that you're far enough away.
Exactly.
Nothing worse than missed it by that much. Yeah. Anyway.
So I pulled off 20 points, which is a good shot for us. Put us up at over the 200 mark.
Yep.
And nice spot in second place.
And importantly,
And
of
importantly
CGL
above
1.
CGL 1
Yeah.
and Immune to Panic. And Devastating Charge. These were we were not picked to do well in this tournament. Both these teams were, the general consensus where it was these 2 and this team fighting for the top. The Brave Companions looked to have the best lists of all, so they were the odds-on favorites.
And they're the ETC team.
They're the ETC teams, and that kind of makes sense. So anyway, but yeah, we came into day 2 dead last,
Depressed.
embarrassed,
Embarrassed.
not doing well, and then really had a good day.
Yeah.
So
It's good to have a good second day. It's the way to do it.
Really, if you're going to have a good day, yeah, it was really helpful. And of course, CGL 1 team really went to work on this round as well with 59 points.
Right.
They were trying hard to challenge
It was
us,
a big round, yeah.
but to no avail. But no, it was a fantastic tournament. Loved it. I've got to stop doing stupid stuff, or I'll never get above the middle of the pack. But it was a fantastic tournament. Had a great time.
Don't try to win. That's what they expect you to do.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You're supposed to help the other player.
Exactly.
Anyway, yeah, fantastic tournament. I'd love to go back again next year if they're going to have it again, which Todd is already talking about doing. Hopefully, we'll get more teams in as well.
What are they doing for veterans? Or they're not doing
For what?
during Williamsburg? I'm sorry, Guns of August. What are they doing?
Guns of August is going to be a straight tournament.
Okay.
So far, I don't think he's going to change it at this point.
Okay.
I mean, it'd be too. Team tournaments are great. I don't know if you want to do more than one a year.
Sure. Okay.
In the area.
Mm-hmm.
Although
We got enough tournaments now in the area you could pull off too easy.
we actually probably could.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll anyway. I'll talk to Todd and see what he wants to do.
Yeah.
But it's actually not a bad idea
It's a different kind of playing.
because it's now that
keeps it interesting.
Back in 8th edition, you had the Mid Atlantic. We always had what was it called? The Swedish comp tournament.
Right.
We had a out of the book tournament. We had an ETC comp tournament.
Right. Then you had the
And then the
Brawler
Bash
Bash monster
thing.
list. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, there was a big variety. The difference now though is that varieties. I mean, there is no Swedish. There is no ETC comp.
Right.
They're still running the Brawler Bash, which is pretty much just a
What is different?
higher point game.
Yeah.
And the Grail Quest is a little different. They're still the Grail Quest is the one where they've allowed you to add in the monster to your list.
Right.
So we've got at least 2 different tournaments. But the other ones are pretty much vanilla out of the book tournament. We've got at least 3 other vanilla out of the book tournaments.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the team tournaments. It adds a lot. Like I said before, it adds a lot to the competition because you're also it's a little bit of trash talking between teams,
Sure.
between players, between your own team and yourselves. Because of course, everyone comes up to you after the pairings are done. Is like, why did you screw me? So anyway, that's going to do it for now. Thanks for listening.
Till next time.